Sir Ian McKellen played the role of Gandalf for over a decade in the Tolkien film universe, which became one of the highest-grossing series in cinema. He appears tonight in his iconic role in The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey on Channel 4 at 11 p.m. The 2017 documentary McKellen played a part revealed that the actor struggled far more filming the Hobbit trilogy due to his isolation on set. Tolkien's cinematic universe, commonly referred to as the Middle-earth series, encompasses 6 films based on his books first released in the 50s. The latest installment in Middle-earth is the television series Rings of Power, but Sir Ian will not be reprising his role as the beloved wizard, Gandalf. Sir Ian first received the role in 1999 as Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, and went, along with the rest of the cast and crew, to live in New Zealand for a year to shoot the film. He later joked with Cinema Blend that he didn't know how he got the role, and assumed the actors who would have been offered it before me were rather put off by the idea of having to live in New Zealand. Gandalf would become a life-changing role for the 83-year-old as he spent 15 years portraying the wise wizard. With such a large chunk of his life dedicated to the Middle-earth series, Sir Ian's documentary also largely focused on his role and surprisingly how lonely he found the Hobbit films. Talking to Time Out about his documentary in 2018, Sir Ian revealed that during the filming of The Hobbit, "I was miserable. Because of the vast height difference between the fictional races of hobbits and wizards, Sir Ian was isolated from most of the cast on a green screen set so that his height could be digitally altered." Production of the Lord of the Rings series has gone down in Hollywood history for its practical effects and dedication to on-location filming. Sir Ian recalled, "If Gandalf was on top of a mountain, I'd be there on the mountain. The technology was being invented while we were making the film." However, as the last Lord of the Rings film was released in 2003, green screen and VFX technology was still somewhat underdeveloped. When the first Hobbit film was in production, however, series like Harry Potter and Star Wars had popularized relying on technology to create realistic magic. Instead of filming on location, most of the Hobbit actors were put in a fully decorated, realistic set to interact with each other. Sir Ian was instead left on a green screen set alone, being fed his co-stars' lines through an earpiece. The two sets would be recorded simultaneously for the same scene and merged together, with Sir Ian's figure digitally altered to be much taller than his co-stars. Don't miss, in the extensive behind-the-scenes appendices of The Hobbit, Sir Ian voiced his frustration at this process, saying, "You can't see the faces of the other actors you're working with, who can all see each other on the adjacent set. I got absolutely miserable and had a little cry to myself. I didn't realize that the microphone I was wearing was open so that everybody could hear me, muttering to myself about how I wanted to go home and so on." The experience was reportedly so distressing the actor almost gave up his career, fearing that as cinema became more reliant on technology that this would be his daily life. IndieWire reported in 2018 that fans were similarly disillusioned by the heavy reliance on technology in the Hobbit films. In the Time Out interview, Sir Ian shared that filming of his documentary was a different story, claiming he was very grumpy a lot of the time. He explained that to create the documentary, the actor spent 14 tiring hours being interviewed. The X-Men actor admitted one particularly emotional moment was when he spoke about his parents. He shared, "I got a bit choked up talking about my parents, both of whom are long dead. A lot of the time, I didn't want to be intruded on. Sometimes I was moved, sometimes I just wanted to go and make a cup of tea. The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey airs tonight on Channel 4 at 11 p.m.